you had a job as an engineer, you had a good job as an engineer, and you eventually decided to quit and, go do your own thing. I'm kind of, because I feel like you worked on Seller for such a long time. Kudos to you for not giving up actually. But like, what do you think was last your biggest motivator? Like, okay, you know what? I think I'm going to actually do this thing full time. And would you, if you had a chance, because I always hear founders normally see shege, founders they see shege. So like, people tell you, oh, the money you will pay with your blood if you want to start a company and all of that, right? So living in
I
Dubai
have paid in
and
my mental
coming
health. Like I have paid in
living
my
in
mental
Du
health.
living in Dubai and coming back to Nigeria. I don't know if you still shuffle between both, but like,
No, I do not.
what would you say, finally gave you the confidence or the courage to like quit? And if you had to do it all over again, would you still do it?
Um, I think if I had to do it all over again, I would still do it. I think I wish what I wish I would do differently is just I would not worry that much.
Mm.
I feel like that's one of the things I would that's the only thing that's one of the things I would change. I'm sure I'll change other things, but it's I would not worry that much because I was anxious and worrying through it all. I mean, I know I say that like yeah, it didn't cost me money, but like it cost me like it cost me a lot of energy, time, and stuff. Um, but at the time I quit because I couldn't juggle a lot of things anymore. Um, I couldn't juggle a lot of things anymore. So by the tail end of 2020, interestingly, like my COVID experience didn't feel that different because like I was already just like I've always been like a homebody and I was always at home working. And I think 2020 was even more perfect for me because like since I was picking up in 2020 and I was doing a lot, so I was just happy to be at home and be able to like do my normal day job as well as seller work without like it being a problem. But what I so but I'm saying that because by the end of 2020, like the job I was doing at the time, they were they they felt I was not giving them a lot. Um, and that was the first time I was getting that kind of comment like in my job, like ever, because everybody I've worked for, I've always been like a 150% kind of person. And but like 2020 really stretched me like I could not deal. Like I was stretched. And by the end of 2020, the company was also just moving funny. And then I also just couldn't like handle the load of taking on Seller. And then Seller obviously had taken off too. So I was like, I'm gonna just gonna quit because it's not like that one is looking like it's not like that's looking really like that's not like 10 over 10 right now, like with my day job. And even when I quit, I was in Dubai and with the savings that I had, I knew that like if I stayed in Dubai, that money was gonna burn. Cause like obviously like with the way Dubai works, like once your work visa is cancelled, um, you have to like get another job or you have to buy another visa or something. And I knew that like if I had stayed in Dubai with my savings, I wouldn't last like 5, 6 months. I would even last like 4 or 5 months. So I had to make a decision that like I have to move back to Lagos. Because at least I know that would buy me like almost like 12 months of runway. Uh,
Fair enough.
like at least like 12 months of runway.
Yeah.
Um, and that just made more sense. And so I did that. But it was still a hard decision, but it was a decision that just felt very necessary. It felt like the only decision. I think I prayed about it too at the time. And it was like, oh, let's, and then then I did that. But I think a very big factor was just that I don't think I could juggle it anymore. But when I was in Nigeria, I did get a part-time job actually that was paying me some decent dollars, where I was consulting for them, and that was really nice. I think I
Remote,
had
yeah.
that for like yes, I had that for like a year, and then so that also just really helped my runway to like a lot because even Nigeria was even expensive.
Man,
But yeah,
tell me
but
about it.
I mean,
So
I
what's up?
like to think it was expensive then, and then like now it's like, um, yeah, but it is, but yeah, but I guess that was how I came to the decision. Um, yeah, I don't know if that answers the question.
Yeah, it does. It does. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.